inflation rate came down more than experts expected. In a world where inflation is rising at double digits in many major economies around the world, inflation is coming down in America. In fact, this new report is the 5th month in a row where annual inflation has fallen in the United States. Inflation outside of food and energy, a key measure that economists use, also fell. Make no mistake, prices are still too high. We have a lot more work to do, but things are getting better, headed in the right direction.
Yeah, thank you, POTUS. You know what else is reason for optimism this holiday season?
What?
Bob Seska and his big jingle balls are here. Oh, hi, Bob.
Hi. See, oh, by the way, I'm hearing myself in my headphones.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, not anymore. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great way to start the segment. Excellent. So I'm so glad that 3 minutes of anguish on my behalf, riding my bicycle into that thicket, will turn into years and years of comedy excellence.
Yes.
Oh, someone even did a drawing, I believe, on Twitter.
I saw
yes,
that. Yes, I saw that.
Pulling your giant jingle balls out of a thicket. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
accurate,
welcome, America.
Accurate.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our royal jewels, America. Okay.
Yes.
That bit deserves a Marconi.
Okay.
And it could have been more embarrassing. I mean, Blue in Memphis drew me with just regular street clothes on, like pants and a shirt.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You're a real cyclist. Yeah, you were wearing the requisite amount of spandex, as I am today.
Exactly right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but you know what? It's nice to have a change up once in a while and wear street clothes on a bicycle.
There you go.
And that may have been why I crashed. I don't know.
All right. So the Joe Biden we just played, our economic plan is working. You just said fact check true. Yeah, and I was saying, as usual, I don't see any coverage. Do you? Where's all the shots of the gas pumps and inflation coming down? Blah blah blah. We knew this was going to happen after the election, right?
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, this was the plan all along. The plan was to get a Republican Congress. I mean, this is the idea of it. So what you do is you jack up inflation, jack up gas prices, stir up inflation, and make sure that people are blaming the Democrats and Joe Biden, and therefore going into polling places and electing Republicans. And therefore, with a Republican Congress, chances are they will renew the Donald Trump tax cuts, which are due to expire. And so that didn't work out, did it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
But so now that the election is over, we're seeing everything correcting, which is illustrating that this was artificial in the first place. It was artificial to generate votes for Republicans. And so here's full proof. It's returning to normal now.
You know what I love about you, Bob, is you're a big man. Not just the part that I pulled out of the thicket, but you tweeted, okay, this is awkward. I deleted my Marjorie Taylor Greene tweet because I looked it up, and yes, Target does in fact sell adult toys, but no, it's not the end of civilization as we know it. Anyone can buy these items online, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is still a shrieking eel. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, an eel.
Yeah, well, that's a Princess Bride reference.
Okay.
One of the things that they have to defeat or get past is the shrieking eels.
Okay.
And Marjorie Taylor Greene happens to be one of those shrieking eels. But that was one of those things where Marjorie Taylor Greene said something, and shocking that we would assume that it was a lie.
Right.
She was saying it before a gathering of the young Republicans. So we're talking about a group of high school kids essentially. And so here's what we're going to talk about in front of this group of young Republicans. The fact that they sell adult toys at Target and CVS. And I assumed she was just making it up. And then so I tweeted something along the lines of, oh, well, she's making that up, along with all of these other Republican myths, selling aborted fetus parts on the black market and so on, all made up stuff. And so, but then I made the mistake of going and checking it out. Well, you know what? Actually, not a mistake. I'm going to stand by the fact that I actually I did some research.
You did?
Yes.
That's what that was.
And I went to
That's how you came across Hunter Biden's junk, I'm told.
Yeah. I'm doing the hard work, looking up Hunter Biden's D-pics.
Yeah, and can we just say we're the ones that have the big D energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Looking up, going to the Target website. Now I'm going to be fed all of this spam for, sex toys from now on. Facebook is going to serve up all of these
penis enlargement pills
ads.
forever for you, Bob.
I would actually question.
Well, I went to Target and looked up adult toys, and there they were. I mean, we're not talking about the same things that you would find in like a porn store. No. We're not talking about like anatomically correct.
Yeah.
I don't know what we can say.
I would go to adamandeve.com and type in Stephanie if I were you. But yes, Bob, go ahead. Your point is...
is that your promo code?
Yes.
Promo code Stephanie?
Yes.
And so, yeah, but they did have vibrators and interesting things that you can have some fun with at Target. And I also noticed that they are in stock in my local Target store.
Yeah.
And so I had to go back, delete the tweet, and say, I screwed up. They actually do sell the sex toys at Target. And I didn't look up CVS, though.
There's somebody right now going, I would like this Mizrahi sweater and a strap-on. Okay.
Exactly right. I mean, but who knew? Who knew that they would expand into that territory? Yeah.
Okay. By the way, I always like to take your temperature about Twitter. You said he paid $44 billion to become the world's most ridiculous discussion forum administrator. Mm-hmm. And you just said Elon's position on viruses: civil rights, inclusiveness, empathy equals a virus we must defeat or else, and COVID equals an actual virus that we shouldn't bother to defeat because something Fauci. Yes, that pretty much sums up his ridiculousness.
Yeah. I'm utterly baffled by this guy. Other than maybe the analysis that he's just an agent of chaos who has been put up to this to either drive away all the normals from this platform and have this immense communications platform, leave it all to the crazy people, red hats, QAnon, so on. Or is he just like doing a Brewster's Millions producers kind of thing here where he's deliberately destroying it? $44 billion, and he keeps stepping on all the rakes.
Yeah.
I don't understand. He all at once needs the advertisers, but yet he's doing all the things to drive advertisers away.
Right.
Disbanding the Trust and Safety Council, for example, driving away his legal team, not paying the rent on every single Twitter headquarters in the world as a cost-saving measure.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you could actually do that.
Well, you said if you have a legacy blue check like I do, it looks like we'll lose our verified status in a few months. I intend to stick around, but by the time my badge disappears, I'll be spending more and more time elsewhere. F this guy and F his chaos addiction. As you know, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. I never had a blue check mark, so nothing ever changes for me. But go ahead.
Honestly, the only reason I have one is because I lucked into that window of time, I don't know when it was, where they actually had a page that you could, like Instagram or Facebook, where you could go in and sign up and see if you could get one, see if you could qualify for one. And so I submitted driver's license and colon X-rays and whatever else they required.
Oh, is that what
was I the only one who had to send in colon X-rays?
Yes.
Was that just me?
Apparently.
No, they asked for one from Stephanie, and Stephanie refused, so that's why she never got it.
I beg your pardon.
Okay, so Stephanie, you have more integrity than I do.
Yeah.
I just willingly was like, colon X-rays. Okay, here you go, Jack Dorsey.
I didn't want to do the prep.
But you know what? Speaking of that, it just occurred to me that everyone who applied for a blue check using their driver's license, Elon Musk, the craziest billionaire in the history of crazy billionaires, now has copies of all of our IDs. So sleep tight, America.